Hold on to your voting cards, America. President Trump just dropped an election bombshell that's shaking democracy to its core. Our orange-hued overlords signed an executive order that's about as welcome as a wet dog at a fancy dinner party. This cheeky little decree aims to give the federal government proper control over elections, and it's got everyone's knickers in a right twist. So what's the deal then? Trump reckons the US has failed to enforce basic and necessary election protections. Right, because nothing says protecting democracy like making it harder for people to vote, innit? The order demands that anyone registering to vote in federal elections must provide documentary proof of citizenship. We're talking passports, birth certificates, the whole bloomin' lot. And get this, all ballots have to be received by election day or they're straight in the bin. It's bloody mental. Now, I don't want to sound like a muppet, but this could disenfranchise millions of voters, especially those from marginalised communities. We're talking about an estimated 21.3 million voting-age US citizens who don't have readily available proof of citizenship. That's a lot of people left out in the cold, innit? Colorado Secretary of State Jenna Griswold's not having any of it. She called the order unlawful and said it weaponizes federal authority against eligible American voters. She's not wrong, is she? But wait, there's more. Trump's threatening to withhold federal funding from any state that doesn't play ball. It's like he's trying to paint the entire electoral map red, and I don't mean Republican red, I mean restricted red. This could proper mess up state election budgets, destabilizing the whole system. It's a wrecking ball to the foundation of American democracy, this is. Now, let's talk about Elon Musk for a second. Remember when that geezer made that horrendous Heil Hitler salute at Trump's inauguration? Well, now he's heading up the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE as they're calling it. This new department, created on January 20th, 2025, is supposed to streamline government operations, but letting a billionaire with a Nazi haircut run a government department that's messing with elections, that's about as reassuring as a fox guarding the henhouse. DOGE will be working with Homeland Security to review state voter rolls. I'm sure that won't go wrong at all, will it? They're saying it's to identify and remove non-citizens, but critics reckon it's more likely to lead to wrongful purging of eligible voters. It's like they're using a sledgehammer to crack a nut, and democracy's the nut. This isn't Trump's first rodeo when it comes to mucking about with voting laws. It's part of a pattern, innit? From stricter voter ID laws to challenging the judiciary over electoral matters. It's like he's been building up to this grand finale of voter suppression, and now, with this executive order, he's gone and turned the amp up to 11. The ACLU and other civil rights groups are already gearing up for a proper legal dust-up over this. They're saying it's an extreme abuse of power, and they'll be challenging it in court faster than you can say voter suppression. It's like watching the last act of a particularly grim play about the death of democracy, and Trump's the lead actor. This whole palaver is reminiscent of Jim Crow-era voting restrictions. You know, those nasty laws they used to keep certain folks from voting back in the day? Well, it seems like Trump's trying to bring back the greatest hits of voter suppression, just with a modern twist. And let's not forget the 2026 midterms. This order could reshape the entire political landscape. It's like Trump's trying to rig the game before it even starts. Because nothing says land of the free like demanding papers, am I right? If this election shake-up's got you as rattled as a cat in a dog pound, hit that subscribe button faster than Trump can tweet fake news. We'll keep you clued in on all the democracy drama. Remember, in times like these, it's crucial to stay informed and engaged. And if you see a Nazi, punch him in the face. That's what democracy's all about, innit? Looks like Trump's trying to make America great again by making voting a right reserved for the right Americans. Stay tuned, folks. This democracy roller coaster is just getting started. I'm Ron DeParmesan, and you're watching Meow Cats. Stay curious, my friends.